Hey, welcome back. In the last video, we discussed about Python comments. In this video, we're going to discuss about Python variables. Variables are containers for storing data values so that we can store any type of data like strings, numbers, and booleans. So let us discuss how to create variable. So whenever you want to declare a variable, you just need to assign the value to. So let us see an example. So I'm going to give a variable called x and give it a value, a string. You can type whatever you want. So I'm gonna make this hello. So if you want to print out this statement, you need to use the built-in function called print. With a print parenthesis, in between parenthesis you need to use the name of the variable. So x, and let's run this to see the result. You can see it printed successfully as hello because we assign value hello to the variable name x, and we use the variable name in the print function, so that's why it prints hello variable. So you can see the variable name, you can give whatever you want, but it has some rules. Variable name must start with letter or the underscore character, and the variable name cannot start with a number and contains only alphanumeric characters and underscores. And final thing is, variable names are case sensitive because small a is different from capital A. This means, so if I want to give it a variable called capital X and assign it the variable a value of world. So if you want to print capital X, so when you run this, you can see the result. So the print capital X gives the value of world, not the value of hello. So you can see print of capital X gives the value of world because print of capital X gives the value of this, and print of small x gives the value of this, because variables are case sensitive. Now let us discuss another example that prints out the marks of the students. So on the first line, I'm going to give it a subject name mass and marks of 30, physics. On the next line, I'm going to give physics with the marks of 27, and finally social 30. So I want to print out all these variable values in a single variable. So for this, you need to give a variable name called total marks. There are several styles of forming variables. However, one must be consistent in following a style. In these lessons, I prefer to use lower camel case, means that the first letter of every word is capitalized except the first word which begins with a lowercase letter. For example, total marks. So you can see this, the first letter of second word is capitalized. So, and you can assign the variable names of mass plus physics and finally social. So we want to print out all these values in one variable called total marks. So let us print out this total marks in between parentheses total marks. So when you run this, you can see the result. It successfully print out the total marks of 87. Notice that we have used the assignment operator called plus sign to sum up the values. We will discuss about arithmetic operators in later lessons.